Hey guys, so in today's video I have a confession to make. Mia doesn't have a body. I'm so sorry. That's why she hasn't been on Instagram lately. It's because I had to give her body to somebody else, but it's okay. Today I'm going to show you guys how to reattach your reborn doll's head or limbs in case they ever fall off. I know it can be a really scary, daunting task, but I promise it's super easy and I'm going to show you guys. Alright, so you're going to need the baby's body, and I'm going to show you how to do a head and an arm today. And then you're going to need zip ties. You can find zip ties, I think, pretty much any store. I like to order mine from Bountiful Baby just because I can order a whole bunch, and they have these little ones that are super helpful. So first you're going to want the zip tie tightened around, but not fully tightened, just enough so it doesn't fall off and you can kind of maneuver the limb in around the hole. So how to do that, you're going to look at the zip ties, and there's going to be an opening with the zip tie as you can see here. So you're going to want to keep that in mind, and you're going to want to push the zip tie through one of the holes in the back and make sure when it comes out you'll be able to tighten it with that other side. It can be difficult to push the zip tie all the way through the hole, so just kind of watch what you're doing. You can push the zip tie too hard and put a hole in the cloth, so if you feel some tension, then use your fingers to kind of just see like if there's a piece of cloth blocking the way or something, and you should be able to get it through eventually. So now that the one side is out, you're going to just put it through there and tighten it just like that. And you don't want to make it too tight, but you want to make it tight enough to where you can kind of play with the limb or the head once it's in the hole to make sure it's in the correct position. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to put the limb in and put it in that little crease. And then once it's in the crease, you're just going to pull and kind of move it around just to get it as tight as you possibly can. Just literally pull as hard as you can and tighten that baby up. The trick to that part is to make sure that the limb is in the correct position, because you want to make sure that the zip tie is fitting right in with that crease, or else you're going to put it too high. They're not usually too low, but definitely too high. And when you're doing the head, it's really important that you have enough wiggle room to put the head in, but also to make sure that you have enough stuffing in the body. So what you can do is just put the head on the body, and you'll kind of see if it needs more stuffing, which I did. So I'm getting more stuffing here and putting it in the body. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting the head crease where the zip tie would go, and then I'm putting my finger in between the tightened zip tie so I can't tighten it up, but then I'm pulling it so it acts like it's tightened, and then that way I can see if it needs more stuffing. I hope that was a good example, but that's what I always do when I stuff babies. Since this is an awake baby, I want her to be really stuffed so her head isn't too floppy, so she can sit up and take really fun photos. Since she is awake, if she was a sleeping baby, her head would be much more floppy. So now what we're going to do is I'm making sure her crease is exactly where the zip tie is, and then I'm just tightening it up as hard as I possibly can. And after this step, all you do is cut the excess zip tie. Make sure it's not too sharp. You might need some sandpaper, and that is it. You're all set.